the heart of a lion, the face of a Disney star, the Prophet Pauls are who we are.
Split decision. Tommy TNT Fury. Tommy Fury.
Microphone check. 1, 2. This is the Social Prophet. And I'm back at it with an unfortunate reaction to my brother, to the GOAT, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul
Now,
sucks!
you know, I've been getting calls, I've been getting tagged. And you know what actually annoys me about the whole thing? We really can't win, me and the Pauls. We can't win, because if we win, what are they going to say? It's rigged, it's fixed, right? So, and then if they lose, then they make fun of us. So literally, we're in a situation where we can't win. Just to get to the fight, I actually, to be fair, and Casey, aka Casey, bitchin' and Basson's own Casey, can confirm, I had a bad feeling the whole time. I don't know why, because the Prophet's always right. That's why. I was like, I think Tommy's gonna win this. I don't know why, but I just thought Tommy was better than people were giving him credit for. I mean, he looks like a boxer. He's from a boxing family. He's been in boxing his whole life. So I just figured, you know, he was better than he looked, or what he kind of showed people before. As for Jake, like I think my overall takeaway from Jake is like, the rematch is gonna be fire. You know, I'm really excited for the rematch, and I just think Jake didn't do enough. You know, like, I don't think he got his ass beat, right? So for Tommy saying like, oh, you're not a real boxer, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and knock you out.
You're getting put to sleep inside 4 rounds. Let me tell you, I'm not an old man here. I'm a fresh young fighter. I'm gonna put you away.
That didn't happen. He went toe-to-toe for 8 rounds and hung in there the whole time. Luckily, he got that knockdown at the end, and I know people are saying it was a slip, but if you watch it, like, Jake punched him kind of at the same time as a slip. It was a knockdown, you know? I think the ref was annoying the shit out of me the whole time because he just kept trying to stop. It's like that, like, I think they said it in the commentary, like, when you have like more of a novice type of fight, they're gonna fight a little dirty. They're not gonna be super technical. So it's like to give Jake Paul, to take away a point from Jake Paul. I thought that was like an overreaction. Even though Jake got knocked in the back of the head by Tommy, they didn't take away a point, but they did end up taking away a point from Tommy at one point. But you know, I thought Jake looked all right. You know, he could have looked better, and I was kind of mad at the end. He said he was sick and his arm hurt.
Honestly, I felt flat. I got sick really bad twice in this camp. Injured my arm. So it wasn't my best performance.
Whatever, which may be true. And like, I do always say to people, like, fighters will have excuses why they didn't win. But think about you in your life. Like, let's say you were going to play a one-on-one basketball game against your friend, and you like sprained your ankle 2 weeks before. You don't think that would affect the game at all? It does. I mean, even though they're athletes, injuries and stuff like that happen. I will, for the rematch, I think I'm going to go with Jake for the rematch. You know, I actually do think Jake learned a lot from this, and we can't win all the time. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I was telling Luke, I'm glad we lost. It makes it even more fun. I mean, Tyson lost, Holyfield lost, Lennox Lewis lost, George Foreman lost, Ali lost, they all lost. Roy Jones Jr. lost. Tommy Hearns lost. Marvin Hagler lost. All the greats lost. So now that Jake lost, he's officially a great. And as for Mayweather, that's a little different because, you know, even though, you know, I understand, like, I was a Floyd fan, you know, but like he famously said, people don't pay to watch me win, they pay to watch me lose. And I think what happened was Floyd had like brittle hands. A lot of people don't know this, but Floyd had like brittle hands, so he started getting away from, you know, slugging it out with people, and he started just, you know, just being too fast to catch. So you almost had to come to him. He wasn't going to come to you. So, you know, you kind of played that perfectly, which he kind of set up fighters that you can't lose because he got to like 49-0 or 50-0 and made it so he was undefeated. So now it's like every fighter feels like they have to be undefeated or it's like it doesn't count. So for anybody talking shit on Jake losing, they all lost, like I just said, and I'm proud of them either way. I think it's not like I don't think he looked bad. I just think Tommy just kept peppering him with the jabs, kept peppering him a little bit, you know what I mean? Kept knocking him back. Jake had a couple good right hands, but, you know, he was looking for that big right hand the whole time, which he caught Tommy a couple times, but not, you know, not like how he normally does. It's definitely disappointing for Team Paul. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not lying again where I say I'm excited, you know, for the rematch. I think that will be fun. I think everybody will be real excited for it. I think Jake's early prediction, Jake will win, and then they're going to have to do a third one. But again, if he wins, they're going to say fixed for the third fight. We can't win. And that even goes in life. Like, if you want to succeed in life, you just have to understand that no matter what you do, people are going to say that you cheated or you're privileged or you know, it was handed to you. It's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, it's just how it goes. Even like with my job, I hate when people would be like, you're lucky. It's like, what do you mean I'm lucky? I literally worked my ass off. I worked 3 jobs all my 20s. I worked $150 a week at where I work until I got full time. So, you know, it's all right, Jake. We'll take it on the chin. We got a little beat up today, but we will be back. We will bounce back. Team Paul, Social Profit. We ain't scared. We ain't running. We can take a defeat because we're going to bounce back even better. So, not much to say. That knockdown helped. I wasn't sure. I thought the knockdown at the end, I definitely was like, oh, maybe that could have saved him if it was close and he got that knockdown, but he just didn't do enough. And he's gonna look back on the film, and he just didn't do enough. But it's okay. Fighters lose. You guys can talk shit, but me, like I said on my post, me and Casey bet mad money on Tommy. So, you know, maybe we'll go on vacation. Maybe we'll go on a yacht because we win either way. Social Profit never loses, always wins. I knew where to put my money, even though I'm Team Paul. That's just how I do, you know what I mean? I don't lose. What do you want me to say? He lost. So I think it's time to admit that Jake is a real fighter. Real fighters lose. Every fight, one person loses. So what are you going to do? I'm out of things to say. I'm going to heal up my wounds, put some ice on it, and we're just going to go from there. So, with that being said, this is the Social Profit with What the Fuck But Why. Peace.
Obey the prophet when he speaks, and you'll be blessed. Disobey him, it is death.
Play to Jake Paul, well done.
Do you think he did?
The Jake Paul family need to be very proud.
Do you think he did well enough to call himself a boxer, a professional, traditional boxer?
100%. 100%. That was as good a fight as you'll see, even for the world title. It was amazing.